Hey everybody, this is Dion DeLauder with Martial Arts 411 Magazine. Once again, we're here at the Copa America tournament here in Lakeland, Florida. I'm here with world MMA fighter Joshua Bacallao. Joshua, thanks for taking out your time to be with us today.
No problem, man. Just at the tournament having fun, coaching the kids, and
that's what it's all about, man. A lot of people, for those of you guys that don't know, Josh was a local fighter and has really came up through the ranks. You started fighting, you fought some local events here. Now you're fighting for M1 Global, I believe.
Yep, that's correct. I started off in RFC and some of the local Tampa and Orlando events, WEF, RFC, and eventually got under contract with M1 now, and which is an awesome springboard into the big show, you know. So
you're absolutely right. A lot of people don't realize Tampa. Well, Florida, according to the Florida Boxing Commission, is #2, second only to California in the amount of MMA events that are put on. So Tampa's #1 in the state. So this really is a huge mecca and a huge hub nationwide for our sport. So do you think that had any impact on your being able to get the exposure that you need to take it to a platform like M1 Global?
It's possible. I mean, I came from a small town, Ocala. You know, we have some schools there, but the sport's growing really fast. It's growing really rapidly, and Florida's definitely one of the. I think Florida's one of the toughest places for MMA in the States. So Florida and California, maybe New York. So it's kind of a breeding ground for a lot of fighters, you know, and we're pitted against good fighters. So it causes us to have to come up and be strong, you know. Yeah,
I guess that's why you're bringing your students here. You know what it's like to have to go through one of these grueling COPA tournaments, competition after competition after competition. Do you think that's going to have an impact on how your students grow as fighters?
Definitely. I mean, if you wanna get your martial arts better.
Josh, you were telling us a little bit about your kids coming through the Copa America tournament and how that's going to impact them coming up. How do you feel that participating in a tournament like this and keeping them fresh, keeping them competition ready is going to affect their overall experience in the game?
Well, competition is very important, and it's one thing that a lot of martial artists lack. You know, if you want to be able to defend yourself, protect yourself, fight, whatever you want to do with it, competition is really important. You know, that's kind of a test for where you're at, and you know, it's kind of a test for your skill sets, and you know, so it's very important to coming up and growing in your martial arts game. I've gotten back into it the last couple years myself, and been competing a lot, and it's been helping me a lot.
How long have you been training, Joshua?
I've been training it'll be 6 years this year, later on this year.
Black belt?
No, I'm actually a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, 2-stripe purple.
Under who?
Under Ross Kellen, Champions MMA.
Gotcha. Under Ross, great school, as we all know. They do Copa America. So what's coming down the pipe for you? I know you just said you got on board with M1 Global. That's huge. For those of you guys that are not familiar with M1 Global, big platform out there in Russia. It's kind of on the same caliber coming up like Strike Force and a Sengoku and Dreams in Japan for some of the uninitiated people that are not familiar with that. M1 Global is a pretty big platform. What's it like fighting in Russia, of all places?
Well, like I said, it's a springboard into actually what you were just saying, Strike Force and Dream or Mystic, whatever they call it out there, and so it's kind of a springboard into that. It's a big, huge opportunity for me, you know, that I don't want to screw up or blow, you know. So I'm training hard. I've got a fight in July against an opponent from the Czech Republic. He's a real tough guy. He's number 9. He's one of the number 9 up-and-comers in the world.
Wow.
So it's a big fight for me, and if I win that, hopefully I'll get a shot at another guy that I was supposed to fight, Alexander Cernovsky, who's actually number 7 up-and-comer in the world. He's 13-0 now, and I'm hopefully to, you know, give him his first loss. After that, hopefully get the belt, fight for the belt in M1.
Then who knows where you can go
from there. You know.
Excellent. Where are those fights going to be televised? Do you know where they're going to be at? Yeah,
actually, they're on Showtime now. They just started, I guess, a contract with Showtime, so they're all live on Showtime now.
Very cool. Well, we look forward to seeing your fights, man. I know you're very exciting. Yeah, go a little. All right, Josh, we're really excited to see you. We can't wait. We'll watch for you up and coming on Showtime. Thanks for taking out your time.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Martial Arts 411 Magazine again here on location. World Fighter, Joshua.